Hello folks, and welcome once again to the Little Farmer's Farm with me, Guru Mafinda, aka Sony. If you can hear any clanking and banging about in the background, it's Magical Mick Derbyshire that, on old MacDarby's farm next door, over there. What he's doing is graciously donating two 10-foot trampolines to the revolutionary cause. He's got two trampolines at the back of the shed over here, the officer's mess. Let's go and check them out. Now that was an 8-foot trampoline, and a thick one too. Look at the bars on that, like scaffold tubing in it, but unfortunately there's only one 8-foot and the other one was a 10. So that's two hoops of the 10-foot. Now, whether I use a 10-foot or an 8-foot, I've got to think about that. But we do need another one of whichever one we choose. If we choose the 10-foot one, I need another 10-foot trampoline. You need to create this. You need two 10-foot trampolines for the tiki tunnel. Get the tiki tunnel in shot. So yeah, each one of the trampolines is obviously that you get the semicircle to create your I suppose it's not a hoop, is it, to create your curvature. So 4 semicircles, 2 trampolines is what you need for that. Now we have got 2 trampolines, as I've just said, but one's an 8-foot one and one's a 10-foot, and they need to be the same diameter to work like this, you know, to create the tiki tunnel. I don't want to overcomplicate it because it's not a complicated process, it's dead easy really. But you do need the same size trampolines, 2 of them. These are good because you've got these bits and then you can slot the straight bars in. We've got loads of straight bars as well for doing this with, you know, for putting the bars along and giving it that sort of lateral or horizontal, bracing down the sides. That's what you want really. We've got 3 bars, as you can see, the straight bars running across. So yeah, that's what we need. We need that. So we need either another 8-foot or another 10-foot trampoline to create a new polytunnel. There we go. Mick's just given us that. We've got a propane bottle there and that gas heater. It's a cracking little gas heater. It's an old one. Needs a little bit of a tart up, but that should be fine. I'm sure we can sort something out with that. That connector is looking the part. That'll feed onto that propane bottle and keep us nice and toasty in the tiki hut all winter. Of course, with that on, you've got to keep the door open. You've got to keep that slightly ajar so you don't gas yourself, like. But it'll certainly take the edge off the frosty weather. So I'll get my thinking cap on for that and make a decision on it. Only a quick one tonight because I've just popped up, and Friday night, well tonight, we're going to be having a bit of a family night tonight. So I've just popped up for half an hour. But yeah, cheers for Mick. He's done us proud though with the 2. I mean, if I can get another 8-foot and another 10-foot, we can get 2 more of them on potentially. I'm going to be thinking about where that's going to go and what we're going to be doing, a 10 or an 8, and I'll get my permission letter in with the committee. Because any structure, any building that you create on your land, on your allotment, you need to get permission from the committee, because you're essentially just renting this land. It's not your land, you're not buying the land, so you need to get permission for it. And as long as they're happy with it, which generally they are with us, because we don't do anything too ridiculous and stupid, it's all for the power of growing the plants, you know. You generally get the okay on it, as long as it's not interfering with anybody else. It's got to be structurally safe and all of that kind of thing. You'll get your permission through, and so that's what we're going to be doing. I've just got to figure out now, because I am going to be putting another tunnel on. Ideally I'd want one like the tiki tunnel, another one of those, because that's for me that's the ideal size. That is 15 feet by 10 feet, that. Or is it? I think it might be a little bit more than 15 feet. Possibly knocking on for 16 feet. I'll measure it one of these days. I did used to know. I think it is about 16 feet, actually, 16 feet by 10 feet. And that's the ideal size for us. But I'm thinking that might be going up there where the trees are at present, because I'm going to be putting the trees down at the front, so that when the sun comes over and it shades out, it just shades out the lane. So those trees are probably going to be transplanted down to the front on the lady farmer's side, and left to grow on there while we make a polytunnel up at the top there. Sounds like a plan. But I'll get my thinking cap on and crack on with that. Right, keep gluing at your heads down, boys and girls. Saturday tomorrow, Friday tonight, we've got a virtual pub on tonight with a couple of chums. So I'll only be down later on tomorrow, probably about 10 o'clock in the morning. And we'll see what we can do. What I want to do tomorrow, actually, if the weather's going to be okay, it's been raining all day today, but what I will want to be doing tomorrow is potentially paving that area, this area that I cleared out, paving that where the old apple tree was, and you created a sort of a patioed area for flowering plants, and you know, stuff for the pollinators, for the bees, and the butterflies and the hoverflies. You know, they can have that. So I'm going to either be doing that, or I'm going to be creating a cold frame, one of the two. So that's what we're doing this weekend. Catch you later on, boys and girls. Have a cracking weekend, whatever you're doing. Be good to each other and yourselves, and remember, love you all. Guru Mafinda signing out. Keep growing with your heads down. Ta-da now.